Well, it's official. I have entered my Traveling Swordsman arc, and I am traveling all over the place to get training from a bunch of different schools. This last week, I was lucky enough to go visit East Texas Historical Fencing, and you can see me here doing longsword against one of their instructors, Charles. He's very, very good. I met him at the tournament I was at. He's very nice, and he invited me to come do some training at his club, and you can see him here utterly destroying me in longsword. So their school is very much, or at least prominently, an Italian fencing school. They do a lot of Fiore, and when it comes to rapier, they also do a lot of the Italian masters. One of the things I noticed that was very different was they like shallow cuts, hand shots, and things like that. And my KDF stuff that I've been working is a lot of deep cuts, moving in, being aggressive, and so they were starting to pick my hands off. I had to adjust and change things. I'm not quite good enough with the KDF stuff to be able to counter the hand shots yet, at least from the instructors, so I kind of reverted back to a lot of point forward stuff, and I did a pretty good job against the students, and I was okay against the instructors, but like they were definitely winning, and definitely the head instructor that I fenced later was going easy on me. But this was a lot of fun. I learned some stuff. I'm going to keep going back there, and I'm going to learn this style too, or do my best. I also got to fence some saber. I think it did considerably better here because this is kind of where I started. Italian saber was kind of my starting point, well, Olympic saber, but then Italian dueling saber. So this made a lot more sense to me, though I am pretty rusty. I'm lucky enough now to be able to fence twice a week because I'm traveling to this club. I am noticing after reviewing the footage that I'm falling into some bad habits that I'm going to have to fix. I'm kind of going forward too far without a good retreat, but it still worked out. We went on to some heavy saber fencing, and this is like my third time doing it. It is very different. I was having some trouble. I kind of started to shape up about halfway through the bout. More doubling than I wanted, but it's pretty new to me. It was fun. Either way, I'm enjoying it. This club has a lot of really good fencers, so it was fun to be able to fence people of a different style who were very good. I'm going to have my work cut out for me, and it's going to be fun to learn from a group of people who are dedicated and practicing at such a high level. I got to fence Charles at some rapier, which was really fun. Fencing his Italian style and guarding against those nice little quick hand shots and thrusts to the arm. It's kind of what I remember from when I was doing it back in my old club, but I haven't done it in a while, so it was good to get a refresher. It's really cool that I'm getting the opportunity to fence with people doing different styles of fencing. I love the new style that I'm learning, the KDF stuff I'm learning from Nachreisen, but I also really want to learn the Italian stuff, some of the Fiore, and all the Italian rapier and things like that. Like I said, I've kind of had a hodgepodge of different things over the years. When I was fencing before, HEMA wasn't really a thing, and I'm excited to learn from all these different people who have this specific experience pulled from the manuals and other things, and incorporate that into what I'm doing. And I'm not getting rid of any of the stuff that I did before, I'm just adding to it, modifying, and honing. Here I am fencing head instructor Michael. He's very good. He gave me some pointers to work on, telling me that I was slightly telegraphing my cuts, and leading with the hands. Basically, I was leading with the hands, which was telegraphing my cuts, so I was working on that. Here, I also was doing a lot more thrusting than I usually do to try and kind of match what he was doing, which ended up in a couple more doubles than I would have liked. Granted, he is going easy on me. He's giving, a good bout, but also a bit of a lesson, and giving me pointers as we go. This was really fun, and just overall, wanted to say that this club was so welcoming to have me come in and do this and spar with them. They were very friendly, they were very fun. I'll leave on a bit of an observation. As I traveled to different places, I've noticed both positive things and challenging things. The positive is I get to fence a bunch of different people, and they're all really good, and I'm learning new things, and that's great. On the challenging side, I'm constantly the new guy, which means that I'm fencing people who I've not fenced before, whose style I don't know, and usually these clubs have kind of a rapport with each other. They're, used to each other's fencing, and I kind of come in and it's kind of getting thrown into the lion's den. That doesn't mean anybody is anything less than extremely friendly and kind, but it does mean that it's kind of, I try not to have an ego about fencing at all, but it is difficult. I always go into these situations to learn, and that's my primary goal, not to win. Of course I want to win and I'm going to try, but I want to learn first and foremost. but it can be frustrating to go in and have the things that I've been working on not work against a new person. So I think I'm solidly in this kind of intermediate space, and it's going to be a lot of grinding to get past it. But overall, it's a positive experience. I'm excited to keep going to this club and the other clubs I get to go to, and I'll keep bringing you guys along on the journey. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please consider supporting the channel on Patreon if you like videos like this. It genuinely helps us create content for you, and it even helps me pay for the gas it takes to drive 16 hours a week to fence.